Hello, Jets Nation, Jets fans. It's your Jets Pope here. You might be thinking, hey, Jets Pope, you only come out in April. What's the deal? It's off season. Why you dressed up? Because I gotta get something off my chest, you guys. I apologize in advance for any swearing, any yelling, screaming, breaking things. There may be some in this video. I am sick of the Laine hate. Sick. Physically sick to my stomach. No longer can I stand here and listen to this and not have my voice heard, because I am so done with the narration, the idea people have that Laine doesn't want to be in Winnipeg and that he's lazy and that he's not good enough for the top line and he can go sign a contract somewhere else. You guys are making the biggest mistake of your lives if you let this kid go. I cannot stress this enough, okay? Patrik Laine, and here's the first thing, okay? First thing we have to address is the misinformation going on based on headlines and clickbait. Winnipeg as a whole, I don't know if it's just Twitter, Facebook, every social media, holy shit, the amount of shared articles that I'm seeing where people have not even read the fucking article is honestly sad. It's sad. It's making me sad that this is the people that apparently love the same team as me. Mind-boggling, okay? Mind-boggling. Wheeler does an interview today, and the fucking smallest, tiniest part of it says that Laine didn't do this himself. And that's the fucking headline that they use to create an article, and I see tons of people sharing it with Laine hate without even realizing the entire article is fucking, the entire interview is Wheeler defending the kid, defending him. And people taking Laine's interviews out of context. Laine's interviews out of context, okay? First of all, when you're listening or reading a translated article from another language, you always need to take it with a fucking grain of salt. Always, okay? I'm putting down the stack because I'm getting fucking heated here. Take that shit with a line of salt, because a second interview came out with a CBC lady who did an interview with a Finnish reporter, and he has a close relationship with Laine and says the complete opposite. Basically, Laine loves playing in Winnipeg. He hates playing with teammates that aren't his caliber and being underutilized because he, A, wants to win, first and foremost out of anything, and he's frustrated because he thinks we can win if we utilize him properly, okay? This isn't a young kid who's spoiled and wants money, which I'm sure he does. He wants to feed his family. He wants all this shit. But at the same time, he wants to win. And I bet you he's pissed off. He thinks he probably could have beat St. Louis if he was on the first fucking line. He watches St. Louis go on to win the Stanley Cup. I can't even imagine what's going through that fucking kid's mind. I can't even imagine, okay? First of all, that's just, I'm so frustrated, you guys. I apologize if my mind bounces a little bit, okay? Oh, Laine's lazy. Laine's lazy, and he's bad defensively, so he shouldn't be on the top line. You guys have no problem with Kyle fucking Connor. Love you, Kyle fucking Connor. KFC, my boy. Not hating on you. But you guys got no problem with Kyle Connor being on the top line. His fancy stats defensively are abysmal. They're so bad. There's no way. And Laine has been improving defensively. And, his passing abilities aren't good enough. Wheeler has better passing abilities, or, Connor has better passing abilities. Have you fucking looked up YouTube Laine sauce passes on fucking YouTube? It's insane. The kid has got hands. He wants to show them. First power play should be enough. First power play should be enough. Okay, first of all, my first defense to that is last year, for a large chunk of last year, he was not on the first power play. The kid was playing on the second power play. It made me sick to my stomach. This guy sets a record for, the first time in 24 years that anyone scored 18 goals in a calendar month, and then we put him on the second power play. That's his reward for having one bad month. Scorers are always droughty, up and down. That's the way they are in the NHL. It's always been like that. The kid is the first player since fucking Wayne Gretzky to score 5 goals on 5 shots. Open your mind. You don't see Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews playing on their team's second fucking lines because their coaches utilize them properly. And that's why they're signing long-term deals and playing with these teams and believing in the city because they're fucking utilized correctly. Oh my god. Like, there's not even enough time for me to get all this out. Like, Winnipeg, wake up before we push this guy out of our city and regret it for the rest of our lives. This guy's gonna be the guy to take us to a cup. We need to develop him properly and trust in him. Okay, I get it. Maybe the first year and the second year, maybe we'll not play him on the top lines or whatever, and, we'll give him that time to develop or whatever. But, dude, 3 years in, it's time to give the kid the spot he deserves. The NHL has changed, Paul Maurice. It's not an old man's league anymore. Put the kid where he belongs. He's clearly not going to mix up Scheifele and Wheeler. I'm not even going to get into that conversation. I don't have enough time. So put Laine on the left side so he can believe in this team again, believe in the system again before we fuck this up. And you guys need to stop hating on him because he sees this shit. Players see this shit. They're trained to look the other way, but eventually it's going to all hit them at the same time. Like, I can just see on opening day the boos coming down because of how uneducated some of our fans are. It drives me insane. You guys, this kid is unbelievably talented. He knows he's more talented than anyone on the team, possibly. And he needs to be treated like it. And it's not like we don't know this as a franchise. 2 years in a row, we've gone out and tried to pick up a center at the deadline to play with Laine because they know we don't have one to play with him. We do. His name is Mark fucking Scheifele. Put him there. That's all he wants. He's not saying he wants out of Winnipeg with these quotes. He's not saying he doesn't want to play here. He loves Winnipeg. He loves the fans, but he hates playing with players he doesn't feel are his caliber, and I agree with him. And he hates playing, not getting the minutes he deserves, and I agree with him. These all have an effect on winning. They have an effect on the contract. He's about to sign a bridge, and he knows that if he signs a bridge and continues to be played on the second line, they're not going to pay him the amount of money he deserves. Okay? I guarantee you if Kyle Connor wasn't playing on the top line for the past year, he wouldn't be getting these $8 million a year estimated contracts. You are paid what you're worth, and you're worth what your stats are, and your stats are who you play with. It's so obvious. Open your mind, open your eyes. Patrik Laine is a star. He likes Winnipeg. He wants to play here. He hates being underutilized. Wake up. And this whole, Patrik Laine shouldn't have done this publicly. He should have done this behind the scenes. First of all, I'm sure he has. But even if he hasn't, this is exactly what Jacob Trouba did 2 years ago, okay? We watched a guy being underutilized, same situation, demands publicly that he wants to be utilized properly, and what happened the next 2 years? What fucking happened? We put him on the top line D-man pairing, and now he's getting paid $8 million a year. Patrik Laine sees this and goes, okay, so if I do the same thing, then I'm going to get the money I deserve, and I'm going to get the playtime I deserve too. It's like, duh. Fucking wake up, Winnipeg, before it's too late. Please listen to your Pope's fucking word. I apologize for the swearing. Honestly, I'm just heated. I can't take this anymore, you guys. Wake up before it's too late.